Hi, and welcome to Mindbox. I would like to talk about the feelings we're not so familiar with, the ones we struggle to understand and deal. Using our own experiences and giving some solutions, we'll try to live life better. Hi, and welcome to the second episode of the Mindbox. Today's topic is why you should stop caring about what others have to say about you. Okay, but why? Why you should stop caring? First of all, in what way do others try to affect us? Like, what do they use to let us know what they think about us? Words, right? And there's something about words that really are makes them powerful. Like, I really think it's all about psychology, how we interpret those words and the manner they are said to us. Because as author Yehuda Berg states, words are singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble. The words we choose and how we use them can build others up or tear them down. And words, their meaning crystallizes perception that shape our beliefs, drives our behavior, and at the end, it creates our own world. Like we react to the power that arises from our emotional response when we read, speak, or hear something, especially when it's towards us. With this, I want to talk about how negative words, can affect us in such a way. It doesn't matter if you read them, if you hear them, it can affect us in both good and bad ways. Words can affect us in a way that we may not realize sometimes, and it can emotionally scar us, even if we don't like to admit it. Believe it or not, even the toughest ones can be hurt by words, just that they don't show it as often. Okay, so, as I said before, negative words have bad and good consequences. But which are the good ones? Well, in my opinion, I really think the good ones are the criticism. You shouldn't take it as much as bad as others think, as others do. But you should embrace sometimes criticism. Criticism is something you must embrace in order to perfect yourself, perfect something. Movies often get criticized, and when they have the chance to make a sequel, they embrace the criticism and try to do a better product out of that criticism. But at the end, you should learn to differentiate the good and bad things said towards you. It was quite hard for me to learn what was good and what was bad when they told me something when I was younger. I always take everything in a negative way. But as you grow up, as someone grows up, you start to change, right? Your point of view starts to change. And something that really influenced me are the words told towards me. My parents especially, my parents especially, the words they often told me, they always try to take me to a path of good. And I really think I'm going through there. Of course, there's always the times you tilt to the other way, but at the end, it's your choice to choose over if you go in that path or not. Two, it depends on the path you are in. Your not the path, the ambient you are in. If you're in a negative ambient and everything they tell you is bad, you'll grow into bad stuff. You'll grow into bad stuff. But if you grow in a positive way, sorry, if you grow in a positive way, you're most likely to go in a positive way, right? positive things are going to tell to you, are going to be told to you, and you'll grow to be someone positive. But, you know, as I said before, you should take criticism because not all the time people are going to talk to you like in a positive way if you grow in a positive ambient, or they're going to talk you in a negative way if you grow in a negative ambient. You should always learn. You should always learn to differentiate about what's good and what's bad, what's being told to you. And like that, you'll be able to build yourself through criticism. Well, as I said before, I was someone who took everything in a negative way and built my personality in a very negative. I was very negative. But even though I really think I was in a positive ambient. But I always took everything so personally. I still do, but how can I say this? In a lower scale. And with time, I actually noticed, well, not noticed, I started to take everything less seriously, what they told me, and, only grab the things I really think that could benefit me, and, well, take those very seriously. While the others, I just simply don't care as much as the others. And it really helped me to change my personality through the recent years. And I really think that's a pretty good change in me. At the end, words are a pretty powerful weapon, pretty powerful thing that can even make us change in different ways. Personality, the way we act. Like, let's say, recent example I gave you, me. And so you must learn to use words. We must learn to use words in a positive way. And when words are used in a negative way for us, you should not care, not listen them at all. Like, you can hear them, but at the same time you don't. You don't follow what they're telling you. And something I would like to say is that if you got the chance, try to transmit a positiveness towards others. Because, we must learn to be careful with our words. We must learn to be in the shoes of others, right? Because, we can make a joke or say something not seriously, and others may take it seriously or don't see it, don't see it the way we see it. And, as I said, as I stated before, it could scar the other person. So think what you're going to say to others. In order for you to grow as a person, I really think you should take criticism as something good, but at the same time, you should not take all types of criticism as good. You must learn to differentiate what what they tell you, the good and bad things, because at the end of the day, there's always someone who tries to uh, take take you down and make you feel worse, and they'll try in every way to make you feel bad. So just keep your eyes open for those kind of people. Just don't care what they have to say about. While talking about this, something came up on my mind. It's kind of a quote. It is okay to hear what others have to say, but don't hear everything they say. That I think that quote summarizes all of this what we've been talking about. You know, you should take criticism, like hear it, but you shouldn't hear everything they have to say. With that, as I stated before, I really think that you would be able to grow as a person if you follow that quote most of the time. Well, not most of the time, actually, all of the time. So to give closure to this, I really think that the most powerful weapon is the mouth, the words we speak. And when words are used against us, I really think that we shouldn't really don't care as much. Yeah, we could hear them, but at the same time we don't. We don't take that as seriously. And we must have our eyes open in order to differentiate what's good and what's bad.